We're so excited today for this Sound People. I'm here with an old friend of mine, Tom, who's the owner of the House of Donuts in Lakewood. I've wanted for such a long time to tell your story.
Thank you for having me here this morning. It's a pleasure and honor to be here, really. I would go walking with my grandparents to the House of Donuts in Lakewood. I grew up in Lakewood and went to school at Lockburn and then Clover Park, which is about 6 blocks away. So honestly, I have pretty fond memories from junior high, elementary school, and high school of the House of Donuts. And then after I graduated from high school, I headed down to Southern California and was gone for 30-some years. But had always been close up here to the Northwest with my family. One day I was taking my mom out to dinner, and I had retired a little bit earlier before that, and was looking for something to do. And I thought, wow, what a great excuse to come up to the Northwest. And I saw the House of Donuts for sale. So I purchased it, and it was out of business, actually. It shut down. Wow. And restored it back, and that was 12 and a half years ago.
You brought the icon of Lakewood back to life then, because it's buzzing. Every time I go by, there's cars in line, there's cars in the parking lot.
We're lucky. We really try to work hard on the product, but we're really lucky that our customers are loyal and faithful, and we're serving like 5 generations of customers. Wow. So every day we hear these stories, and we have a great staff too. I mean, really, I don't make a lot of those donuts. Our team is really, I'm so lucky to be blessed with good people up here in Lakewood, and so that's really what's happened. And I thought I'd do it for a couple of years. Now 12 and a half years later, I'm still working at the donut shop, and it's a lot of fun.
When you bought the House of Donuts, did you have any trepidation because it had been such a staple of the community? Obviously, you have memories all through your childhood, and you know that other people have these memories of holding it together, holding that legacy.
When it started in 1959, Bob and Marilyn Cheatham had come out of the service and didn't know what he was going to do. And actually another guy had started it and was allergic to yeast. So he gave the business to Bob Cheatham. And Bob, in the 60s and 70s and 80s, he was the man. They called him Grandpa Donut. And it really had this great 30 years. Bob passed away in the late 90s, and then Marilyn tried to keep it going. It had a rough couple, almost decades, let's say. And so when I acquired it, I only had the memories from when I was a kid and that product. And so it had kind of had changed. And it didn't quite have that following anymore. And so we were remembering what it used to be like, and we go, oh, that's how we want to be again. And so we spent a few years really working hard to get the product right and get the customers' trust back and build the business back up, because it was closed down when I bought it. Basically, that was the toughest part, but we had the secret recipes. And so by getting the secret recipes, that helped us get started. And
can you talk a little bit about some of the struggles that you've gone through?
In my first career, I had a successful business, and I was so fortunate it grew so fast that I never really knew a lot about our people. Now when I bought the House of Donuts, I had this idea that I really want to know everybody. Since the business was so small, our whole team was 7 people. I got to know everyone personally and their struggles in life, but we just kept believing in these people, and they kept improving and delivering, and we have people who've been with since we started, and they have changed their lives with us and changed my life and our lives. So that's been probably the most rewarding thing for us in Lakewood.
The staple's been in Lakewood, but you opened another location down in Thurston County in Lacey. What's the story behind that? When did that come about?
Well, when we started the Lakewood store, and we saw we were able to build a team and kind of build a community and give back, and let's do it again somewhere else. We were always looking in Lacey. The community's great in Lacey, and the right location came up. The landlord was right, so we put it together. Now we're almost into it 4 years.
And now there's a bunch of kids growing up making their memories of going to school and getting donuts on the way to school.
That's one of the best parts, when someone comes in and their family, and I just sit back and I watch the smiles on their face and the family time they spend together sharing those donuts. Even my daughter told me once, well, do you remember Dad taking me to Adams and Huntington Beach and going there and getting donuts on Saturday mornings after soccer? And it's the same kind of things. I have goose pimples right now thinking about it. So those things are, they're priceless, and they're special.
So what's to come for House of Donuts?
Well, we kind of coasted through COVID, and we made it. Business was okay for us because we were an essential product. Donuts are essential food. So we were okay, and double drive-thrus help, and all that was good. We're working on a number of new products and some collaborations with the new people, just more exposure for the brand.
You're definitely a go-getter. I would say since I've known you and the time that we've had a relationship with the original House of Donuts, you've always been a spitfire. Is it something that you've always had from childhood?
I'm just passionate about product and people and life, and have kind of always lived my life like that. We're super excited to be up here in the Pacific Northwest and be part of the community here, and we want to be more and more a part of it. So
thank you so much, Tom. Come visit Tom at the House of Donuts in Lakewood.
See what's to come.
And Lacey.
Yeah.
yeah, thank you. We'd love to see you.